Hey Cougar fans, we're here with USF women's basketball player Alison Klostergaard, a senior from Beersford, South Dakota, who picked up a double-double today with 12 points and 10 rebounds. She played a key role as USF picked up its 20th win. They're sitting 20-4 in the season. They picked up a 87-60 win over Bemidji State. Alison, it was a good game today. You guys started fast. Is that the key, getting out really fast?
Yep. When we get out fast, we have our confidence, and we just roll with it. It's more about us than it is anything, just our mentality with the game, and we're a fast-paced team, so when we get out and go, everyone just feeds off each other.
What do you think about the chemistry on this team? It seems like you guys are really tight bond. You got a bunch of seniors, but everybody seems to be part of that on this squad.
For sure. Everyone gets along. Everyone knows the game plan, what we need to do. Everyone buys into it really well. We all get along, and we know each other's tendencies, so it's easy to read and just go from each other, and it's good.
You are as gritty a player, I think, as we see. You're always after a ball. Where does that come from?
I don't know. I get that a lot, but I don't know what it is. Not everyone's willing to do, hustle for the rebounds, and I don't know. It
looks like when the ball doesn't seem possible to get, but you somehow get there. So is it you just have this unyielding energy out there when you're on the floor?
When you have that mentality, you just say you're gonna go get the rebound, or you make the effort to go get the rebound. Then it's easier when you have that mindset, when they depend on you to do that. So that's just what I look at it.
Finally, a little history here today. The Cougar team today reached 20 wins for the first time in the D2 era. What does that feel like as a senior to be part of a team that has reached that level?
That's awesome. Coming in as a transfer and just being a part of it, I think it's so great, and I don't know, it's a fun team to play with.
Thanks, Alison.
Yep, thank you.
Hey Cougar fans, we're here with USF head women's basketball coach Travis Traphagen, whose team picked up a 87-60 win, reaching 20 wins for the first time in the D2 era. Coach, you guys came out fast, and is that the key for this team to get out going right away?
Yeah, I think one thing that we struggle a little bit with is if we kind of hit that zone, that ball's not going in, we're all trying, I think everybody waits for somebody else to be able to make that first play. And, I think yesterday we was two completely different games, where one, we were trying to go inside yesterday and we just couldn't finish anything. And tonight, we established a low post presence right away, and they were trying to three-quarter in front us inside, and they were trying to face guard Varsho. So sometimes we got her on the backside where they didn't have some backside sitting there. So we got some easy baskets, we hit some threes. We just had nice balance where we're going to have to get used to sometimes people trying to take Taylor away, and she played well within the flow of what we were doing and allowed other people to get some points. So all in all, I thought we got off to a nice start and just kind of continued. If the coaching, I always want it to be perfect, of course. I thought I was a little disappointed in the beginning of the third quarter, just our effort and intensity on the defensive end of the floor. I believe we gave up 25 points in the third quarter, where we gave up 18 in the first half, and I just thought it didn't mean enough to some of our kids to want to get stopped. But we fixed that. We had a nice win. I'm really proud of each and every kid that got some time tonight. Never an easy game. People always ask me when you got to play one of your former assistants. I mean, I don't enjoy these games whatsoever. Unfortunately, there's got to be a winner and a loser. But again, it's just an important time of the year for us right now. So again, this one, and just like every other win, all the other 19 that we've had this year have been, big ones. And we're gonna have a tough weekend next week. So sure glad to be at the Stew week though, instead of playing on the road.
7 wins in a row, going along with a number of other significant milestones. For you personally, it's win number 149. You're one way from 150. Taylor Varsho reaches her 10th all-time in USF history, and the 14 wins is now the most in USF history as a member of the Northern Sun. So those are great numbers for a team, that senior-dominated team, but they've really played well.
The kids deserve everything they get. They're the ones who put the time and effort in, and honestly, we keep things pretty simple. And when our kids, do what they're capable of doing, sometimes it's just as much about mental preparation as what it is physical preparation. And I just think, we're a good basketball team. When kids show up and we're we're rebounding the basketball really well this year. We're defending, and for example, last night we couldn't throw it in the ocean, but still beat a very good basketball team because we defended and rebounded. Now tonight looks a little bit better when the ball goes in the basket. So again, just really, really proud of the kids here tonight. Again, we got a day off. We got a little help, looked like, on some scores, for us. But again, great day for the team. And again, we're going to get rolling again, getting ready for a big weekend next weekend with Wayne State and Augustana coming.
Yeah, real quickly, an assessment from the game. Last night you didn't get to the free throw line. Tonight you got to the free throw line. Well, you only made 23 of 34. Getting there was the key. Sam Connect had 26, and she was scoring at will almost inside. And then Alison Klostergaard with a double-double. She did it early, and then you added with Farshall getting to double figures and Molden. So you guys really took it at the basket. You only shot. What was it? You ended up shooting 15 threes, but most of those came in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think, all weekend, Crookston and Bemidji really tried to take us away from the arc. And again, we didn't have much of a different game plan yesterday as what we had today, but we just saw the ball go in. And when they're trying to spread out and not help a lot on some of our dribble drives, and that's when we get a lot of our threes, is penetrate, pitch, make extra passes. When that's not available, you got to be able to throw it inside, and you got to be able to score. And I just think that was the biggest difference tonight. And sure, we sit there and say Sam had 26, but I thought Amber, she didn't make all of her free throws, but she was really aggressive, going inside. And it's just easier for our guards that like to be able to create offense, to be able to do some of those things when we can score some easy ones inside.
Coach, big week next week. Quickly, you're going to prepare for what is pretty much a rivalry weekend. You get Wayne State and Augie here. Any quick thoughts on those?
Yeah, they're important. We got Augie is 2 games back of us at this point. Wayne, I think, split what I saw, had lost to Moorhead last night, and I think beat Northern here tonight. So, they're going to be 2 very well coached teams, 1. And 2, we're all kind of playing not only for, we won, 6 or 7 in a row right now for conference life, but, you're talking about a lot of firsts, getting to 20 wins and 14 in the conference. But one of the goals of this team is to make the NCAA tournament. And again, each and every game is going to be really important. If we can win 2 games here this next weekend at home, kind of sets us up, going on the road, understanding how important that Concordia-Mankato trip. Concordia went up and scored 96, I believe, here today up at Mary, and got a big win on their floor. So very dangerous, and we just got to take them one at a time. And again, just very, very proud of our kids' effort and ability to be able to grind out a win like we did yesterday, and probably look a little bit better today. So great weekend for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.